start chatting now because I know some people like to watch these back after the live's been on. Hello, we haven't been live in a while. I am doing a read with me, hence the title. I always feel a little bit weird not doing anything on lives, but the main thing of lives is to chat. But I am going to read as I go, so feel free to send across anything in the chat, any questions, whatever topics to talk about. But I am going to read. I also need to start the vlog, so hang on, because I am vlogging today, so give me a sec. You can hear the whir of the camera in the background. It is just me on the live. Oakley is here, Jack is upstairs, so we're gonna read. Feel free to read along. I said this in the community post, but if you aren't subscribed, if you haven't seen the community post, I was doing this mainly to chat with people and catch up. But if you feel like you just want a body double to read, feel free. I am currently reading The Luminaries, which, if you saw my recent Waterstones haul, is the very pretty one. I currently have my overlay in, but this is the side of this book, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's by Susan Dennard. I don't know anything about it. It was one of those ones that I picked it up in Waterstones just because it was like face up on the table, and then I saw that and I was like, you're coming home with me. So that is what I am currently reading. How far am I through? I'm on page 261, and I think there's 332 pages, so I'm quite far through. But like I say, feel free to send over questions, chat, whatever. But I am just gonna read until some people join the live. I'm sorry about the lighting. It doesn't feel as cozy as I wanted it to be, but without the ring light on, you just couldn't see, because obviously because it's live, I'm having to use the front camera so I can see the chat, and it just wasn't great quality because there's not enough light. But I feel like to make it cozy, you have to have little light, but obviously for cameras you've got to have more light, so I'm sorry if it's not as cozy. I do have a candle all up there. I've got the caramel pumpkin from DW Home, which is very, very nice, and then I have the light up pumpkin on as well, which you can kind of see flickering, but because the ring light's on you can't really see it. I am, just in case you see this, I am using my overlay. I'm currently filming a reading vlog that's going to go up this week as well, and I explain it in there. But just really quickly, in case you see it and you don't know what it is, this is my overlay for my Erland syndrome. I have a video about Erland syndrome on the channel, but in case you haven't seen that, it is a visual processing disorder that's very similar to dyslexia, but without the spelling difficulties and all that kind of stuff. It's more a visual processing disorder. So I do read with an overlay, which is very similar to dyslexia. So if you see that, that's what it is. Oakley has just decided to chew on his toy, chew thing, whatever. So if you can hear him, that's what he's doing. I feel like that noise has been in the background of many videos recently. I'm very pleased he's feeling happy to chew. But yeah, we're just reading, so if you want to join along, feel free. And if you want to chat, leave something in the chat as well. Please say hello when you pop on, because I can see how many people are on the live, but I don't know how accurate it is. So if you are on here, please say hello so I know that you're here, because I'm not entirely sure how accurate that is, because I know lives can sometimes be a bit laggy, so I don't know if you're actually still here or if you're not, so make yourself known. I'm on chapter 34. I think if I'm on page 261 and it finishes like 332, what's that, like 90 pages left, so I'm nearly there. I'm enjoying it so far. It's a bit slow, but I've been really trying to read this one quicker because I'm so far behind in my reading goal for this year. So I've been trying to get through this one quicker. And I just reading it in one sitting. Well, not one sitting, but fewer sittings, like reading it all throughout the day. It's just made it seem a little bit slow in parts. But I am enjoying it. Very, very good. Little battery warning. Hopefully that's fine for the rest of it. I do have a charger, so I can plug it in if we get very low. But fingers crossed it stays with enough charge. It feels weird reading with no, like, music, not music, because I don't listen to music, but no sounds on, because I really struggle with, like, complete quietness. But because this is going, like, this gets uploaded to my channel after the live, I don't know how it works with copyright stuff, and the sounds that I listen to are just, like, nature sounds. So you'd think, oh, it wouldn't be copyright, but stuff like that still can be copyrighted, so I don't know if I can play it or not. I really don't know, and I don't want to be, like, told off by YouTube, so I better not, but it just feels weird. I mean, there is noise from Oakley chasing his tail, but still. What? He's staring at me with, like, his ear hair, like, over his face, so he just looks proper, like, emo. I don't think they can't see you. Can you go in here? There's your snoot. There's your snoot. Yeah, you keep playing with your toy. Right, let's actually read, shall we? But like I say, feel free to pop across any questions or anything you want me to chat about, because I'm more than happy to prioritise that. I'm joining in with the readings of Cozy. Oh, Chantal, I think I always see your comments on the Waterstones haul, so I'm really glad that you're here. Sugar Daddies by Jade West. I don't have anything to Google it with. I've not heard that. Sugar Daddies by Jade West. Okay, afterwards I'm gonna have to Google it. Get my laptop. I don't have anything. Jack has the iPad. But anyway, I will look at it after this live, and I'm currently filming a reading vlog. I'll record my reaction on that, and that reading vlog's going up on Thursday, so watch out for that, and I'll put my reaction in. But please, if you love a book with spice, I really do, but I haven't found enough. I think Oakley's about to knock the tripod. The only ones that I've really found are Akatar, and I tried, what's it called? The one that Neon Gods, is that it? No, that's the, Touch of Darkness, that's the one that I read, and didn't really rate that, thought it was a bit rubbish. But if you have any recommendations, please let me know. If you recommend that Sugar Daddies, please let me know, because I need some more with spice. I thought this was maybe gonna have it, but it doesn't. This book was, like, within the fantasy section, like in the Newcastle Waterstones, down they have, like, a basement, and in the basement is fantasy, manga, and then YA, and then, like, the kiddie section. And this was with the fantasy, but this definitely feels more like YA, but with horror elements in there. But I didn't expect it to be YA at all, and it does feel YA, so I'm not surprised there's no spice in it. for the reaction. Honestly, you'll never read a book with more spice. The cover is just hilarious. Okay, I will have to look at it straight after the live. I'm actually going to stop. I'm doing like a time lapse for the vlog. I'm going to go stop that because I just don't want the file to be absolutely huge because the camera is good quality. Hang on. There you go. I'm bad with that. I want time lapses because obviously time lapses are really satisfying and they look good in the vlogs, but then the files are absolutely massive and my computer keeps filling up. Even with the extended storage that I've got, it keeps filling up. But I will definitely look into it. If you have any recommendations for other ones as well, I would appreciate it. Even if it's just like more, I would say tame, but I don't know if ACOTAR is tame, but those kind of things, I would appreciate it. I'm going to turn you a little bit. There we go. In the center of it now. I don't know, like that's the thing, because there's so many books with spice. It's genres as well, isn't it? And like I don't really do romances. So romances with spice I'm a bit like, I'm alright for. It's more like fantasies with spice. And maybe like dramas with spice, so like things like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and stuff like that kind of drama. But romance isn't really my thing, so maybe that's why I'm not finding any spice anywhere. I'm sorry if his noises are distracting. Don't knock the... Okay, good boy. If you are reading along with me, like Chantal, please let me know what you're reading. Very interested to hear. Oh, and if anybody has read this, please let me know your opinions. Obviously I'm not finished yet, don't ruin it, but let me know what you think of it. What was that about? I'm sorry if that made everybody crap themselves. Oakley, calm down. He's a bit on edge currently. We don't know what's going on. He's not been himself the last 2 weeks. Oakley. Hey, there's nothing there, you're fine. I'm sorry if anyone got a shock with that. You gotta be quiet. Yeah. You gotta be quiet. Good boy. You're gonna make people poop themselves, Oakley. I'm sorry if it's just eerily quiet. I feel so bad that there's no kind of cute cozy music, but I don't know any PPL music that's good, to be completely honest. I just get by with the music that I use in my videos. Just, even then it gets a bit annoying, so I don't think I can play any music. I'm so sorry if it just feels so sterile and awful. Don't know if you can hear him crying. He's just so on edge currently. Sorry if you can hear him. There's nothing I can do to get him to stop, unfortunately. Hi, Master Games. Oh, it's so funny saying people's username in case that they're not like their actual name, but hello. I am reading The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. I got that right, Susan Dennard. I'm quite far through as well, nearly at the end, about 90 pages from the end, I think. It's a fantasy. I would say I don't think it's counted as YA, but I'd say it is YA. It feels very YA. I might be wrong. I'm not the best at understanding which book goes into which genre, but it's fantasy. We'll go with that because it was in the fantasy section. It just feels YA. It is fancy. Look at the cover, and then hang on, I'm gonna have to take the overlay out to give it justice. But look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. I will show this off any chance that I get. It also has really beautiful drawings in it, which was just a delightful surprise because I did not look at that before I bought it. Let me find one. They're creepy because it's oh, straight away, there we go. Because the book's about like monsters and stuff, so they're a bit creepy. Like, let me try and find this one which was really a bit like, ugh, but they're beautiful. There, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Absolutely insane. So nice. It's a beautiful book. I'm so surprised I haven't seen anything about it on TikTok because it's just so stunning inside and out. I absolutely love it. I think I would have loved it even if I didn't like the story, to be completely honest, because it's so beautiful. Hi, Lauren. I just adore it. It's so pretty. The cover itself is enough to just be like, oh, beautiful. But yeah, those drawings are absolutely stunning. And they are so valuable to me because my imagination struggles. So when it's like these creatures that they're based off of like monsters, like vampires and stuff like that, but they don't look exactly like that. Those drawings are so important for me. So I really, really appreciate it. Hi, Imra. Thank you for joining. I said it at the beginning, but if anybody has any questions or anything, chuck them over, or any topics for me to talk about. I don't mind stopping reading for a while because I do like talking to people during the lives. But yes, it's a very beautiful book. I would recommend so far. I haven't finished yet, but I would recommend so far. I really like it. I think it's a series. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't checked it, but you know when you're reading a book and it feels like it's a series? This feels like it, so I hope it is. If not, it's going to feel like there's way too much unfinished stuff. Like, that isn't going to resolve everything that has happened in this book, so fingers crossed that it is a series. I also love reading, and I haven't read as much this year as I wanted to. I'm really scared that I'm not going to hit my reading goal for the year, but I do love reading. It's difficult, but I love it. Please comment and let me know what you're all reading at the minute. Thank you, Umra. I have a visual processing disorder, which is why I have this, which is why I find it a bit difficult. And with my ADHD, I find it a bit difficult, but I do love it. I've always loved reading, so I'll get through it. I'm just a bit of a slow reader. I like fantasies. Yeah, I like fantasies too. I have came round to them. I used to find them really daunting, but I've really come around to them, and I want to find more that I enjoy, because there are some that I was just a bit like, oh, when I read them, but no, I do enjoy fantasies as well. My favourite genre, well, I don't know about favourite, but my favourites are fantasy, thriller, and I don't know what else to call it besides drama. Like Taylor Jenkins Reid's books kind of thing. Not so much romance, like heavy romance, but drama-y type things as well. They're my favourite. How often do you read? I read every night before bed. Like every night before bed. Depends for how long. It just depends how I'm feeling. It could be like a minimum of 15 minutes and then like a maximum of like an hour before bed. During the day, I'm trying to get better at it. I don't read during the day as much. When I am filming reading vlogs or like filming videos to do with books, I'll try and read during the day more, but I definitely need to be better at it. I definitely thought that I would do it more this year, which is why I like upped my reading goal from last year, but I just haven't been very good at it. But I have read all of today pretty much, apart from the gym this morning, and then I read yesterday during the day as well, which I'm proud of. I only started this book a few days ago and I'm nearly through it, so I'm glad that I actually have read during the day with this one. I just need to remember to get into doing it and get into the habit of doing it as well. So sorry for bothering you reading. No, don't worry, that's why I did this. If anybody has any questions, that's completely fine. That's why I'm on the live. If I wanted to read with no bothering, I wouldn't be on live. So don't worry about it. I'm happy. I love answering questions. It's my favorite thing to do. So don't worry about it. You're going crazy. If you can hear that noise, that is my dog's paws of him going off it for some reason. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's okay. No, Oakley. No. Hey. Stop it. There you go. He's gonna knock the tripod by trying to get his chew. has nice length chapters, which I always love. I hate long chapters. I hate them. See if I can try and plug you in, because my phone is dying. Oh god, I don't know if it'll reach. Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, I need the lamp on. Ah, no. Oh no, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna plug this phone in? Right, you're gonna have to go back a bit. Let's see if I can get it more. Oh, it's so close. It's literally this house is so terrible for plugs. Like, I can't get anything to reach. Let's see if I move you. If I can plug. Oh no, that's too far away. Okay, let's see how far back I need to get the camera. Get away. Oh, please sniffing at me. Jeez. Sorry if anybody is still watching and it's just horrific. I haven't plugged the phone in. I'm gonna have to hope my eyes are good enough to see from that far back. You can see the plants a bit more now. I should be able to see the messages in the chat still, but the phone was gonna die, so I have to be able to see. Okay, away from it. You gonna get trapped? Come on, you gonna get trapped? Good boy. Don't bark. Good boy. Good job. Good job. Make sure he doesn't bark again. If there's anyone on, feel free to say hello. Ready? Go get it. chair is so squeaky because it's like the fake leather against the fake leather. It's so, like, it's ridiculous how squeaky it is. If there's anyone on, feel free to say hello or ask any questions. I don't mind stopping reading for a bit. I would just like to say I've watched your videos for years, not gonna lie, book hauls are especially my favourite. I always love your comments on those videos, Chantal. But just want to say you're such a down-to-earth person and deserve all. Thank you so much. That means the world. Thank you so much. I think it's really hard to keep, don't jump in my face, good boy. I think it's really hard to keep going sometimes when the growth is so slow. So honestly, comments like that mean the world. So thank you so much. That I really, really appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the book hauls that I upload and the reading vlogs. Hopefully the book hauls aren't doing as well anymore. I don't know what's happened. Like the Waterstones videos used to be like not my top performing content, but some of my top performing content, and then the last few that I've done just have flopped. Like this last one that I uploaded the other week has only got like 250 views or something, when one of them's got like nearly 5,000 or something now. It's really strange. So I would do more. Obviously they cost money, which is the downside, but I do more, but they just don't seem to be performing well anymore. But I'll always do them when I need to buy books, because it gives me an excuse to buy a load of books at the same time. So I'm glad you're enjoying them, and thank you so much, Chantal. It really means a lot. If you want, do you want me to throw it or not? I don't know if you guys can see his monkey that he keeps bringing up. Do you want me to throw it or not? Yeah, okay, good boy. Good job. Oh, you're bringing it back. You're bringing it back, right? Do you want me to throw it? Drop. Yes. Oh, careful. Throwing it in my own furniture. you're not afraid to show your down days, etc., and that makes you so relatable with people. It's such a privilege to watch you and your lovely family. It's like catching up with a close friend when you upload. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. That's so nice. I'm so glad you think that. I sometimes worry that I show like too much of the down stuff, and I don't want the channel to be like a sad place. I don't want people to be like, oh, she's just gonna be sad again, or she's just gonna be, I don't know, down again, and I don't want that. So I do worry that I show too much of it. So thank you for saying that and saying that you like that part of the channel, because it's good to have feedback. And I know a lot of people say that, and I know a lot of people don't mean it, but I do mean it. It's really good to have feedback on the channel, so thank you so much. And saying that it feels like you're catching up with a close friend when you watch is absolutely lovely. So thank you so freaking much. That's so nice. I really appreciate it. You're part of the family, aren't you? You are. I don't think they can see you. Your ears there. Your ears in it. Uh-huh. There's your snoot. There's your snoot. Broccoli chewing again. If anyone is reading alongside me, I'm sorry if that's an annoying noise. It's the noise of my house, unfortunately. I don't know why that happened. Hopefully it fixed itself. Our internet, our Wi-Fi is rubbish. Gotta be careful not to swear. But our Wi-Fi is awful. It just constantly drops out. When it's connected, it's okay. Like, it's got a good amount of speed, but it just constantly dips in and out. I feel like it's one of the, like, drawbacks of living, I was gonna say in the countryside. We're not exactly in the countryside. We're in a town in the countryside, so you'd think it would be fine, but it's not. I tried playing Valorant for a while. I did a video on it, if any subscribers are here. But I couldn't play it because the ping was so bad. Like, it kept dropping out and being really laggy, which was disappointing because I quite enjoyed playing it. Not the actual game. I couldn't play the actual game. I just played deathmatch. Oakley being dramatic. I can't see what your name is. Isa. Hey. Thank you for joining. If you can hear my dog whinging, I apologise. I'm being a whingy boy, aren't you? You are. Would you let me? This is disgusting. It's soaking. It's soaking. It is. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Ew. I can't throw it if you don't let it go. I think I'll finish these 2 pages and then stop the live. I don't think a lot of people have been on tonight, so I'll stop it. Don't stop. Oakley's having a bit of a wild hour, aren't you? Okay, I think I'm gonna finish. I'm on page 293, so I read 30 pages, I think. I think I was on 60 when I started, I think. I can't remember. I think I've read about 30 pages, which is quite good for a live. So, a thank you to anybody who's still watching for being on. If you are someone who is subscribed, please let me know what you'd like me to do on lives, because like I say, I'm going to try and be a bit more regular with them. I'm going to try and do one like at least once. I'm going to do one once a month. So if you have any ideas of things that I could do on lives whilst I'm chatting, please let me know, because I think this one's felt a bit quieter, so maybe reading isn't the best thing for a live. So if you have any other ideas of what I could do, please let me know. But I'm going to finish it there. Thank you for being here. If Oakley will let me out of the chair, I will come and finish it off. But I hope everyone's having a lovely night.